She's ready for Benidorm.
And so are we. Us Brits are just crazy for the Costas.
Olé! We're in sunny Spain! Woohoo!
You certainly wouldn't get this in Blackpool, would you, girl?
You wouldn't, Ant. Over 180,000 of us have said bye-bye Blighty and hola to a life in the Spanish sun.
Move to Spain! Live the dream!
Making that dream a reality can be tough work.
Hurry up, quickly!
It's
too dangerous!
Anyone got an headache tablet?
But living on the Costas might just be worth all that hard graft.
By the sea, by the ocean.
That dream factory's getting bigger, am I?
That's why there will always be
Sun,
cheap and cheerful.
sea,
Rocket atmosphere.
men.
bargain-loving Brits in the sun. Today on the Costas, bargain-loving Ant searches high and low for new furniture.
Bingo! Don't know I'm getting it home, but I'll do it.
Fitness fanatics Colin and Peter get more than they bargained for.
Tell you what, I'll look after you. This is what you got to do.
And radio presenter Lydia's going live.
Well, good afternoon and welcome to the Tuesday edition of the Afternoon Show.
Skelmersdale lad Ant has been living in Spain for 14 years and he's settled in the ancient town of Horadada. When he's not busy leading his water fitness classes,
Let's see them bingo wings!
he enjoys chilling out at his pad. He's been living in this house for 2 years and it's become something of a social hub.
Where I live is quite visible to people that they know that if they want to pop in for something, anything, that they can. If they leave a little bit happier, then that's my job done.
And with all those visitors, he wants to make sure his living room and garden look as good as possible.
I had a little moment of creativity last night and I thought, do you know what? I'm feeling colour, I'm feeling change.
OK, Ant, so what's your vision?
I've got absolutely no idea what it's going to look like at the end, as long as it's colourful. So I'm thinking the best thing before I start is to draw a little plan of where I intend everything to go. Now, I'm very thrifty with my bits, so I've got my state-of-the-art ruler, my state-of-the-art pen, and my state-of-the-art plans.
With his full-time jobs, Ant can only spare one day, and he's doing it on a budget, so a furniture reshuffle is top of his agenda.
My Union Jack Chester here, my red throne here, recliner in the corner, TV on the back.
Most people are happy with a lick of paint, but Ant also wants to reorganise and brighten up his furniture to design an eye-catching feature. He's already made a start without spending a penny.
Got me dining table. I found this by the bin. You can see it's a bit loose, like myself.
Oh, I'm saying nothing, Ant. He wants to free up some space, so something's going to have to go.
I put this sofa on social media to see if I can get rid of it today because I don't need a sofa, a recliner, a throne and a Chesterfield. I live by myself with me dogs. You know, we can't have one each.
I'm sure it'll go to a good home. That's the sofa, not the dog.
I've got to get some rollers. I've got to get a smaller paintbrush because this is for pasting. I've got to get some other bits there and then anything else I see. And I want to get some compost. I'm thinking my flowers need a little freshen up as well.
By chucking the garden into this one-day makeover means maybe Ant's bitten off more than he can chew. And he needs a dye job.
I've got to dye or tint some of my old throws and stuff. It doesn't have to cost the earth. It costs €2.40. I got marine blue and a bag of salt. Throw them in the washing machine for an hour and they come out looking absolutely beautiful. By the time I get back from the shops, that should be just about finished. Be good, kids. I won't be long.
The scooter could be overkill, Ant, but it might come in handy for carrying things back. In the tranquil seaside town of Torrevieja, there's one person who loves being away from all the hustle and bustle of rainy old England.
My name's Colin and I moved from Canvey Island, Essex and moved to this beautiful part of Spain, Dream Hills, appropriately named.
After he'd run a burger van and had a dairy round in the UK, Colin and his wife Michelle decided to take the big step to relocate to Spain.
We come here in 2015. We just wanted to live a better life. We were stressed out and we took the move, we took the gamble, and it was paid off basically. We love it here, absolutely love it here.
For some Brits who moved to the Costas, the temptation to treat the Spanish life like a permanent holiday is hard to overcome.
People come out here for an holiday, they're on it 24/7, drink, food. But when you live out here, you can't keep that lifestyle going, otherwise you'll have no liver at the end of the day.
Colin's left the full English behind and embraced a healthier diet.
This is how I'm going to start my day, with a nice healthy muesli breakfast.
To keep the pounds at bay, Colin got on a mission to keep fit by taking daily walks. A year ago, he started filming them and putting them online to encourage others to get walking.
So that was a tour of the Pagan Beach. If you like the video, don't forget to hit that like button below.
So far, he's got over 3,000 followers for his channel. He's always looking for interesting ideas, so today is an opportunity to check out a new potential route.
And when you've got days as nice as this, the wife gets out and about, she's off out shopping today. I've come up with these 3 locations I'm going to go and check out today, where we're going to go out. It keeps you away from all the unhealthy lifestyle around you.
Colin's got an action-packed day planned. He's roped in his mate Pete to come on today's walk tryout.
Ah, all right, Pete, just on time.
Yep.
Nice shirt. Pete was the first person Colin made friends with when he moved here. Usually they'd be socialising, but Colin's got ideas for him.
Bringing my mate along, Pete. He's needs to lose a bit of weight, so he's coming along on the walks, and I'm checking these 3 new locations out. So if Pete likes it, he's going to start doing it.
For Pete, today's walk is going to be a mystery tour.
It's a surprise, so I haven't a clue where we're going.
Oh, look.
You got a bucket and spade?
You know what that's for, don't you?
No, rubbish.
Later on,
Rubbish.
you're going to find out, mate.
Oh.
Oh, yes.
I love surprises.
So, yeah.
Time to get this voyage of discovery on the road.
I'm ready for action.
OK, let's go.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego. I'll tell you, it's going to be a great day.
Hopefully they'll still be mates at the end of the day. Coming up, amateur decorator Ant's getting ready with his roller.
Oh, and it's plastic. Deep joy. Lovely for a summer's day, though.
And Keep Fit fans Colin and Pete are going for the burn.
Oh! Come on, Pete, keep up. Come on.
In the seaside town of Horodada, DIY dabbler Ant is on a mission to glam up his beachside home. He set himself the target of getting it all done today, for as little as possible.
See, I'm a busy boy and I have my geriatrics to look after. I'm going to be running like the clappers today.
And he's scooting like the clappers to the shops for decorating supplies.
Ooh, look at the magenta, that's nice. Ooh, should I do a feature wall? Stuff it, I'm sold.
Paint and brushes bought, it's straight home to get started, but something's caught his eye.
On the way down here, right, I seen a table, outdoor plastic one. Only got 3 legs, but something's just telling me there's got to be a 4th.
Ant's freebie spider sense is tingling.
Bit of bleach on that.
Where is the mysterious 4th leg?
Three. Oh, bingo! Bingo, here it is. Here we go. Don't know how I'm getting it home, but I'll do it. One man's trash is another man's treasure.
And who said the mobility scooter was overkill?
Only up the road, innit? What an absolutely brilliant shopping trip that was. I spent about €30 and I found a brand new table. I knew I'd go for different colours. I don't quite know what I'm going to do with them, but I'm sure once I get started, it'll just go ding, 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 and it'll come to me.
All those colours are going to come in handy, because Ant has an idea for a big eye-catching feature.
These are off my friend, Honest John. So what I'm thinking, you see, is rock around the clock.
Ooh, very imaginative, Ant. How's the dye job come out?
Let's see what my we've got here then?
Oh, I love that.
Look, that's one side. Looks brand new, doesn't it? It's gorgeous, that. Certainly when I'm at home, it's my creativity, it's my safe space, it's my house, and I want it the way I want it because I can have it like that.
And you can dry your covers any way you want. But will Ant get the grand plans for his home done on time and without spending a fortune? It's early morning in the busy port city of Alicante on the Costa Blanca. And actor and radio DJ Lydia is having tea with her mum before starting a very busy day.
Lydia, make you a coffee.
Thank you.
She's been brought up in Spain, but her roots are in Dublin, where she spent her early childhood.
We moved here when I was 5, and I'm 26 now.
But before she even came to Spain, she'd already got the bug for performance.
When I was 3, Mum kind of introduced me to dancing and ballet, and I think those were one of my first shows.
Her mum, Dimpna, has always been supportive of her performing ambitions.
Do you remember that you went in for a talent competition?
I half remember it.
You came first, but you refused to take first prize. They said, are you sure? So they gave it to the girl that came second.
Oh.
Yeah. You said she sang better than you, so you wanted her to have the first prize.
Wouldn't happen nowadays.
I know.
And Lydia's always happy to show off her many talents. After she's finished her day job at a tech repair shop, she'll be DJing a live radio show before the dress rehearsal of an amateur production of Hello Dolly.
All the memories.
It's going to be a busy day.
So dress rehearsal today, full makeup, full costume.
Gosh.
It's going to be intense.
There's a lot riding on it for Lydia. Performing is her passion.
Theatre means freedom. It gives me a little break, a little oasis, and just a little bit of time to be goofy.
And the people she performs with have become very important to her.
Being able to spend an evening with a group of people who are sort of vibing on the same wavelength as you, it's just magical. And it makes you feel at home. I think I should get a move on, really. I do have to leave
I'm so
now.
proud of you.
Thank you, Mammy.
I'll be listening to you and I'll be
Okay.
watching you.
Don't threaten me.
I don't think she means it, Lydia.
I'll see you there.
Alicante's radio listeners and Amdram fans are counting on you. Luckily for performance-mad Lydia, the Costas are full of bargain-loving Brits who want to be entertained, and they're spoilt for choice.
The flamenco shows, they're the best. I always want to join in.
Might do a bit of crazy golf.
Swinging.
We're hunting for tribute acts. We dance till 3 and 4 in the morning.
Oh, it's non-stop.
If you struggle to find something here, there's something wrong with you.
Whatever you do on the Costas, it's hard to go wrong. Someone who's never at a loss for something to do is walking tour guide Colin. In the seaside resort of Torrevieja, he's a man on a mission.
Happy days.
Since moving here full-time 8 years ago, he's made a big change to his lifestyle.
My health was terrible. You're sitting around, you're relaxing, you're piling on the calories. So this is why I've come up with his walking tours.
Central to his Keep Fit regime are his regular walks, which for the last 12 months he's been filming and putting online to encourage others to get active.
Absolutely amazing.
He needs to come up with new, interesting routes, so today he's brought his mate Pete along for a test walk. First job, synchronise watches for the crucial step count. Question is, who'll have the highest by the end?
How are you doing?
I'm just trying to sort my bloody watch out.
I can't get it.
I can't get it working.
Oh, no.
Let's go.
Have you thought of turning it off and on again? Just an idea. Colin is a veteran walker. Pete's more of a rookie.
Yeah, this is the first real tour in Torrevieja, and Colin's not going to get one up on me, trust me.
If he struggles, I'll just have to give him a little kick up the backside.
If there's anybody fitter than Colin, it's me.
Oof, that's fighting talk, Pete.
You sure you're going to last this walk?
Of course I'll outlast you.
By the end of the day, that step count is going to be through the roof, if you can get your watches working.
There we go,
Are
yeah.
you tired yet?
No, not yet. This is only the beginning. Come on.
We're not there yet?
We've got a long day ahead. We've got a long day ahead.
Oh, dear me.
Along the way, there's chance to take in some of the local landmarks.
Yeah, it's a lovely place, isn't it?
No, it's not Paul and Ringo, it's Colin and Pete. Pete's lived in Torrevieja for years, but there's always something new to discover.
What do you think of this place, Pete?
I've not been here before.
Yeah.
Half of them are shut and half of them are open.
Oh, yeah, but night time, this is proper buzzing.
At night, the craft market is a local hotspot with 100 stalls open. But this isn't about shopping, it's all about steps.
How are you getting on with your steps?
Oh, yeah, mine's working again. It's going up. Yeah.
I think mine says 4,000.
I like it.
Told you, turn it off and on again, never fails.
Still going.
There's the beach here, mate.
Oh, look at that beach.
The step count challenge is back on. And as this is a test run for his online tour, Colin's trying to include some interesting sights.
Yeah, so this is why I picked this. This is the first leg of the tour.
Yes?
Ooh, nice views and the perfect place to take a breather.
I can feel it on the back of my legs a little bit.
Oh, come on, we haven't even started yet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, Dad.
Colin knows just what Pete needs.
Me.
Oh, yeah, that's better. Oh. We've got to loosen up a bit. So
Right.
let's go. Keep it going.
Up.
Whoa, that's enough, that's enough. We don't want to burn you out.
We can't be hanging around, lads. This is only the first section. Let's off-road.
It's a bit rough down here, Colin.
Whoa.
Come on, lad.
We need a rest, Pete.
We do need a rest.
Yeah.
These
A little rest.
Weary legs.
Yeah, have a rest, and then we're off to part 2.
Done a lot of talking and done a lot of walking.
Yeah, I think it's gone really good. Now we're going to go and try the next trail walking fitness tour, and we'll see how it's going to go.
But what's the all-important step count?
Just over 5,000.
Yeah.
Oh, that ain't bad, is it?
That's good, isn't it?
Well,
Let's hope Pete's tired legs can go the distance.
It's a good start, Pete.
It's nearly midday and things are hotting up by the sea in Horodada. Ant's giving his living room and garden a mini makeover. He's got the plans, he's got the paint. Now he needs to get down to work.
I'm going to get all this taken down, put it on fingers as well. By getting all this done now, it saves me having a spring clean, because everything will get clean before it goes back out. So it's like killing 2 stones with a bird.
That doesn't sound quite right, but I think I know what you mean.
I love these, you know, simple little postcards that my mum brought me over from Liverpool, and a simple €1 frame, and they look lovely on the wall. Doesn't have to cost the world to have nice things, does it?
The afternoon temperature's rising, and that could make things tricky.
Everything could go wrong today. It's hot for a start, so the paint might slide down the walls.
Or everything could fall off your table as you slide it across the floor. Careful. To keep costs down, Ant's going to use some old paint that he's had stashed.
I'm going to use these 2 to add from the big one and then mix up some different shades of white, grey and whatever else comes along through the day.
You don't want to get paint all over your nice T-shirt, though. It's time for a quick change.
Oh, and it's plastic. Deep joy. Lovely for a summer's day, though.
Well, it's a bold look. It might catch on.
So I think we're best starting on the back wall today.
Let's roll. Health and safety. It's a good start, but with so much to do, Ant's put the word out to his mates.
I'm hoping to get a bit of help, but the average age of my friends is 70 and above, so I don't really expect them to be moving and lugging furniture around. Hello, love. Alison's come to put me some herbs in and just freshen the front garden up. If you're going to give the house a freshen up, you might as well do it properly and not by heart.
And straight back to his painting, and amateur gardener Alison's come up with a planting plan that suits his sunny location.
We've got mint, rosemary, basil, lavender, curry plant. So it's awkward because he's mostly in the sun all the time.
So I'm trying to give him more succulents and other bits that the sun can't kill. Or he can't kill.
Oh, see what I've got out here. Fantastic, thank you very much. Aren't they absolutely lovely and made up?
No rest for the wicked, or a man in plastic overalls.
Right, I can't stop because I'm halfway through a wall. But
enjoy.
Thank you.
The outside's looking fresh, but inside Ant's still got a makeover mountain to climb. Coming up, Amdram actor Lydia is getting ready for her starring role.
I don't know any poems.
And Lancashire lad Ant faces up to an animal intruder.
Ooh, lizard!
Hola, Costas, how's it hanging? Today's another busy day of lazing around in the sun for some, but for others, it's work as usual. So why not show your support for your local British businesses, buy a toasty off Tony, an ice cream off Irene, and enjoy some great British banter while living it up. Cheers, or as they say in Spain, salud.
Graham's not the only radio star around. In Alicante, multi-talented performer Lydia's heading to her office job before she hits the airwaves. Big Radio Spain broadcasts to the English-speaking community along the Costa Blanca. It's a radio studio and a tech repair shop, which is where Lydia starts her working day.
Another busy day.
Lydia's show isn't until this afternoon, but first she's got to deal with customers.
That bloody phone. Hey, it's been going off.
Yeah, all of yesterday. I was in there and
Driving me crazy.
Richard is Lydia's boss. He runs the repair shop and the radio station, and he's been trying to get Lydia behind the mic for a while.
Richie would be like, do you want to maybe, have a radio show? And I would say no. But now I feel like I've been here long enough. It's time. It's kind of happened organically.
Before she goes live, there's some regular office work to be done for the radio station, dealing with advertisers.
So they have an ad that they sent to me. It's 39 seconds long. Would it be okay to give it to them for less? I know they were paying very little before.
Okay, we can negotiate a bit of a deal as long as we get the giveaway tickets.
Cool, thank you. Well, I work with advertisers, potential advertisers. I help with our Spanish contacts because I speak Spanish. Yeah, I do loads.
With the show imminent, there's no time to get nervous. Lydia's got to finish off her remaining office jobs and then get ready to entertain listeners for 3 hours.
So before my show, I check emails, go through them, make sure everything's in order, and then rock and roll into the show.
She is on it and about to go on air.
Going on air is always a bit anxiety-inducing. You do still kind of get nervous and a bit coming into it.
I hope you can keep those nerves in check, Lydia, because you're on.
Well, good afternoon and welcome to the Tuesday edition of the Afternoon Show with myself, Lydia Kay.
And what's the point of having your own radio show if you can't give your other show a plug?
So let me tell you a little bit about Hello Dolly. It's a fantastic show. Their opening night is tomorrow, Wednesday the 31st of May.
Lydia's only been doing this for 3 months. How does her boss, Richard, think she's getting on?
She's bright, she's bubbly, she's upbeat. People like to listen to her. She gets a lot of feedback. I think she has a future in radio. I think it's going to be very difficult to keep her because people keep trying to poach her from me.
Sounds like a vote of confidence. As well as playing classic hits, for Lydia doing the show, it's also about a sense of community.
I feel connected to people in a strange way because you're in the background of their lives as they're just doing their thing.
Hours of live broadcast means Lydia's gift of the gab comes in useful.
On with the music.
But at 6 o'clock, it's time to sign off.
Well, that's it from me for today, but I'll see you again tomorrow, and I hope you have a fantastic afternoon wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Bye-bye now.
And time to turn her mind to her next performance.
Very busy day here. Lots to do in terms of like backstage radio and actual radio. And it has kept my mind off the dress rehearsal, which is good because I'm always anxious going into the dress rehearsal, making sure I know what I'm doing. It's a welcome distraction.
Next stop, the theatre. Break a leg, Lydia. 50 miles south of Alicante in Horadada, Ant is on a mission to give his home a do-over as quickly and as cheaply as possible.
People know that if they want to pop in for anything, that they can.
He has to be back at work this evening, and he still hasn't finished painting the living room or sorted the garden.
We're cooking on gas.
And he's about to tackle his next big job, that feature wall clock. His plan is to make a perfect circle of old singles around the face. Rock around the clock, you see.
So what I was thinking was, if we get a permanent marker, hold that there like that.
If this is going to work, precision is the key.
Oh, it's got smaller. Let's try it the other way.
Oh, good idea. That'll make all the difference.
Oh no, I don't think that's going to work.
I think you might be right there. Permanent marker.
So I'm going to go to plan B.
Which is just paint over it all. Well, that works for me.
I don't worry at this point in the game. Just get it up, get it done, get it on. I mean, there's a couple of streaky bits around there, but there's more important things to worry about. We call it bijouterie or whatever they call it, bijou.
Bijouing? Oh, it's news to me. Well, it's already mid-afternoon, and with the clock problem solved, well, sort of, it's time for the big clear-up.
The mop sounds a bit like me of a morning.
Well, it's a lovely technique. Next, the garden.
Now the inside's drying, I've got to crack on with the outside because I want it all done, plenty of time.
Nice hat. But although he got help with the planting, Ant still needs to do the pruning.
Ooh, lizard! See that big thing crawling? Oh, it's like something off Jurassic Park, look at it. What do they call them, a ghetto? I've got a few of them. Oh, I don't like things that crawl.
Oh, close enough, Ant. It's a gecko. Take your word for it, but we can't see anything.
This one.
After confronting the local wildlife, it's time to get things back in place, including his precious letters. And Ant's ants. Last of all, the throne.
Forgotten how to bleed and do it. Maybe not that way. Oh, it's too hot.
This could take a while. Oh, you mind that telly? Try again. Well, the dog's no help. Oh, come on. To me, to you. It's through.
I'm all right, I'm nearly done now. Just trying to get everything in and get it organised.
So far, cost-conscious Ant has spent €30 on this zhuzh-up, but luckily, he's sold his old sofa.
This one's going in the conservatory now. Sold it for €30 more than I bought it for 2 years ago. Way to do it.
Bargain. But there's no time for Ant to hang around. It's furniture recycling next, and he's saving the biggest challenge of the day till last. Back in Torrevieja, fitness fanatic Colin and his newbie walking mate Pete are on the second leg of their tour.
This cabaret.
I'm looking forward to this.
Let's go.
Colin's trying out a new route for a walking video to see if it's worth putting online. He's roped in best mate Pete to get his feedback on the new tour and get him fit at the same time.
My mate Pete had a little shot a couple of months ago. He had a little heart attack and he needs to start getting fit and keeping healthy. So I'm dragging him out today.
Pete's back to full health after his scare, but Colin's going to throw in a couple of surprises to help him along and maybe beat his step count.
Oh, hey. What? Look what I've got.
Oh, where have you got them from? Am I going to like this?
This is going to get the sweat off your head, mate. There we go. Don't worry, we've got yours here.
You'll do for me.
Yeah. That's it.
I'm
Let's
ready
go.
for it.
Well done. Boom!
But ready for what? The next Rocky movie?
We need to get in the mood, Pete.
Get fit.
Yeah, let's go.
Go. Come on.
Yeah.
Do we have to count or just...
No.
fasting?
We've just got to warm ourselves up because we're on a nice little tour here. Oh, yeah.
A strong look, but maybe more Jane Fonda than Rocky.
Was you worried about these sweatbands when I brought them out?
I was wondering what was going on.
Now you know you need them. Poof.
Yeah.
Oh! Come on, Pete, keep up. Come on.
Flipping heck. Look at that.
Oh, God.
It's all sweat
Well,
coming
now you
out.
know why I brought the sweatband,
Oh,
Pete.
here.
I knew you'd be needing it.
I feel a lot better for it, though,
Well
to be
done,
fair.
mate. Well done. You've done well,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah, so did you.
Let's go.
All right,
We've
I give up first. But
Don't worry,
about
we've got
it.
more to do.
Yeah. What?
You'll be all right.
I'll put my hands up. I am tired.
It's no good just rolling along, taking it easy. I've had to give them an intense workout.
Next, Colin's planned a ramble up the Cabo Rio Strip.
I mean, there's a lot going on in there.
Yeah,
I mean,
there is a lot going on.
You've got the buzz, the vibe.
Yeah.
Well, it looks pretty quiet to me.
What do you think about this one then, Pete?
I'm not loving it.
Nah.
It's not for me, this lot.
I don't think this is going to work, this one.
No,
We've got a few steps in.
Yeah, we're good.
But we'll have to...
We've got
Pete,
quite a few steps in.
We'll have to move on to the next one. The exercise, I think, sort of burnt Pete out a little bit. So we're going to move on. We're going to give the next shot a go. And we're going to get down the mud baths. I don't think Pete knows about the mud baths properly, but he's going to find out. He's got a shot coming to him.
A bath sounds great. Mud? Maybe not. In the bustling city of Alicante, Lydia's finished DJing for the local radio station.
Well, that's it from me for today. Bye-bye now.
And is now about to put her acting talents to the test. It's her Amdram group's final dress rehearsal of Hello Dolly before their opening night tomorrow.
So now I'm in the theatre and I'm going to go get ready.
Tonight she'll be singing up on the big stage. First, a quick mic check.
What part do you play in the show, Lydia?
I'm Irene Malloy, the widower who's very willing to fall in love again.
Your microphone sounds wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ray.
Ready for your close-up, Lydia?
I'm going to go get my eyelashes put on and I think my lips touched up by our makeup artist. Hopefully, I'll look amazing.
It's 7:30 p.m. and at a time when most people are sitting down to watch telly, after a day's work, a 3-hour radio show for Lydia, it's showtime.
So that's me sorted, and now it's time to get on stage. Music is our cue, so I go.
And minutes later, Lydia's treading the boards.
I'll be wearing ribbons down my back this summer.
So dress rehearsal went really well. So the plan now is to get changed, take all this off, and go for a drink.
Amdram is a chance for the expat community to come together and make friends, like Lydia's new pal and fellow performer Bodil, who came here from Norway.
I've only lived here since August. I had a hard time finding people my age, but right before Christmas I found the theatre group and it's really made my year in Spain way better.
For Lydia, making good friends for life has been as important as performing.
I do think being a part of an Amdram group is like having a family. They've just sort of been there through everything. When I got married in September, they were so happy for me. It's just really nice.
With her wedding day memories still fresh in her mind, Lydia's already looking forward to performing with her group again.
So getting on stage is massively out of my comfort zone, but I think that's what makes it so special. It gives you a boost then when you see you've come out of it alive. You're like, wow, I could do other things.
After all that, I think you've earned a chance to unwind. And on opening night, break a leg. Coming up, health-conscious Colin and Pete muck it right up.
Apparently it's supposed to be good for you.
Not as good as a pie, but it's good.
No,
for
no.
And home decorator Ant puts the finishing touches to his makeover.
It turns up lovely, that.
On the coast near Torrevieja, fitness junkie Colin and his pal Pete are testing out new routes for Colin's online walking tours.
So we're up in Pagan Beach today, at my favourite place. If you like the video, don't forget to hit that like button below.
He wants to get people on the Costas out and about getting fit, and today beat Pete's step count.
What does yours say?
About 5,000.
When Colin moved to the Costa Blanca 8 years ago, he realised the relaxed lifestyle can have its downsides.
The thing that triggered me to start doing these things is every time I got on the scales, my weight was going up and up. So I said to myself, we've got to do something here.
For the final stage of today's journey, Colin's planned a surprise at Panos de Lodo, 20 miles along the coast. So it's time to pause the step count and get in the car.
All right then, Pete, this is it. I told you I had a little surprise for you. This is what it's all about. Well, Pete's got a right shock coming to him. He wanted to know why I brought my bucket with me. Well, now he's going to find out what the bucket's for. It's to scoop up the mud.
Panos de Lodo, meaning mud bath, has been attracting thousands of locals and tourists alike for decades and is renowned for the therapeutic properties of its mud. Colin thinks it's something his subscribers might be interested in.
I'm ready to go.
Go on in.
Oh, yeah. Are you jumping in or walking in?
Go on, Pete, take the plunge.
Oh, you had to jump, didn't you?
No diving, no petting, no splashing. Now get scooping.
Oh, rubbish.
Disappointing scooping skills, Colin. Might not look like it, but mud is supposed to draw out the body's toxins and help relax muscles. Just what Colin and Pete need.
Let's have a look over here, Pete. Oh, yeah.
Have you got
we
some?
got it. Yeah, we got it. We got it. Look at that.
That's more like it.
Come on, then. Let's rub this over your body. Make it lovely and smooth. Ooh.
Oh.
OK, the tips I'm going to out. Look at this. This is good, Pete. Put this over here. Look at that.
Oh, mamma mia.
We'll come over here. There you go.
Look at that.
Get something out on you. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll look after you. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that, Pete. You rub it all over your body.
Boy, it's stung a bit, doesn't it?
Oh.
No pain, no gain, Pete.
Right, yeah, so we're going to let this dry off for a little while. And then we're going to go and wash it all off.
I know,
Stink and all.
Yeah. But apparently it's supposed to be good for you.
Oh, Pete, it's good. Not as good as a pie, but it's good.
No.
I'll tell you what, your old watch is working now. Look at that. It's starting to work.
It's a muddy miracle. One last thing left to do.
Come on, let's go.
Get it.
Whoa. Woo. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, this is a life, isn't it, Pete, eh?
So how was this trial walk panned out?
I think it's worked out really good. I think they're going to be good little fitness tours myself.
At the end of the night, the mud bath was absolutely fantastic. It was, it totally made my day.
And who came out top in the battle of the step count?
What's your final count?
20,000.
20,000? Can't be. Mine's 12,000.
Well, that's not my fault, is it? I've got smaller legs, so I do more steps.
Well, mine's 12,000.
Well, mine's still 20.
In his seaside retreat in Horodada, Ant is pushing to the summit of his mini home makeover.
Get it done. Get it on.
He's got to get it all done before he heads to work in a couple of hours. He doesn't just live here. His home is social central for his Horodada neighbours. Speaking of which, hello, Denise.
Hello. You won't recognise the place. Look, it's all been painted. Nice, isn't it? Today's been like a psychiatric unit I once visited. Right, well, I'm going to get on with me spraying.
While Denise makes herself at home and can't hang about. With the clock ticking, he still needs to repair his three-legged table and revamp his side tables by taking them outside, into the road, and spraying them. I think you've missed a bit there, Ant.
Oh, I adore that.
Next, for a paint job, the records.
"10 minutes to let it all dry, and then they should be ready to go back in the house."
One thing that isn't ready to go back into the house is the outdoor table, Ant found this morning by the bins.
A few screws short, you see.
You beat me to it, Ant.
Get them other screws in, it's turned up lovely, that.
Oh, hang on, you've dropped one.
Oh, my missing leg. Your missing leg.
Should be fine, eh? As long as you don't want to eat your tea off it.
There, table. Doing that after. Good as it gets, 2 knots.
Get yourself a three-legged chair and you'll be fine. Now, don't flag now, Ant. There's still work to be done in record time.
Now watch me lean back now and I'll either be stuck to the disc or it'll fall off the wall. Abracadabra, I'm like Paul Daniels.
Ugh, and that's makeover magic.
Waiting to see it all finished. Maybe doing it again in 2 months.
Just finishing touches to do the clock.
Many hours after starting, I've got my tables to bring in now, but I think that looks absolutely marvellous, especially if you turn the lights off. You're covered in the bits where it's a bit patchy down the clock.
So, this spruce-up is finished on time, and by spending €30 on paint and selling the sofa for the same amount, it's cost him precisely nothing.
Today has been absolutely phenomenal. Fresh room, fresh start, going into a fresh summer.
But before he calls it a day and heads off to work, Ant is burning some sage to purify the room. Personally, I prefer my sage with some onion, stuffed inside a roast chicken. But each to their own.
Cheers.
Cheers, love.
Next time on The Costas, business owners Ellie and Jim try a British classic to give their business a boost.
No soggy bottoms here.
Animal lover Catherine finds herself in the poo.
I can shovel poo all day long.
And entrepreneur Wenda's new business venture is launched on the menopausal women of Marbella.
How does that make you feel? You know,
Superwoman.